Africans who left Africa seeking, greener pastures are now starting to realize that the grass is not that greener. And I'm looking at it holistically, meaning that I'm not just looking at the rising cost of living. I'm looking at the quality of life. I'm looking at other aspects of our lives. I'm looking at our mental health. How is our mental health? We are now operating in this mindset where we've had enough, and we're starting to realize that, what we thought life was going to be like is not the reality at the moment. And not just Africans, by the way, even the natives of this country, those voices are now getting louder and louder. And as for the reasons as to why most Africans are starting to weigh their options, some want to go back home. They really want to go back home because they are realizing, Africa might not be so bad after all. Another reason for that is just feeling like an outsider. I mean, let's go a thing. The political climate has changed. There is a global shift. In the UK, even in the United States, there are growing calls. I mean, let me say the attitude towards immigrants has changed drastically. It is now more negative. Immigrants are now mostly seen as intruders, not contributing anything. Yeah, there's a lot that is being said, especially in the media. The media isn't helping because we know that what is being said in the media is not what is happening. It's not the reality on the ground, especially when it comes to benefits. People seem to think that immigrants are just out here claiming benefits. They're just taking, not giving anything. That's not the reality on the ground. Most immigrants can't claim benefits anyway because they've got restrictions on their visa. And another reason as well why Africans living in the diaspora are now being drawn towards home, going back to Africa, is the fact that they now miss home, especially if you've been here for so many years. After a while, you start developing this longing for home. I mean, at the moment, let me speak for myself. I feel it. That feeling has become so strong within me. I guess the way I look at it, I think this is spiritual. I see it as the motherland calling us back home. But here's the funny part. I went on X and I came across several posts of people talking about wanting to leave Africa. When I read this post, I was like, wow, isn't this interesting? Because on the one hand, we have Africans who are saying, the West isn't all that is cracked up to be. It is not that great anymore anyway, let me say. And then on the other hand, we have Africans who can't wait to leave the motherland, who are longing to actually go to the West. I just think that is really interesting. I mean, what do you think about this situation? What is going on here?